get this list started off right, starting with number 20 with Hasbro's Power Ranger Lightning Collection Tango Warriors. Yep, these bird guys here are the henchmen for Season 3 of Power Rangers, and they're a holdover from the 90s Power Ranger movie, the original Mighty Morphin movie there. One of the few good things from that movie, to be all honesty. That and Ivan Ooze. Where's his figure? But anyway, this was a very pleasant surprise. I bought a couple of them, figure I could use it for some shots and whatnot there, and I was very pleasantly surprised with how this thing looked. Sort of transcending the look of the character and its mythology or whatnot to create something really, really cool looking there, you know, and starting a whole trend of animal critters. But I digress. So, there it is. Coming in at number 19 is Blitzway 5 Pro Studios Inspector Gadget Mega Hero action figure. I bought this pretty early in the year, and this is probably one of the most impressive things I have seen in a while there. A lot of accessories, so you can do all the different gadgets and everything like that. Highly posable there, very cartoon accurate, good scale, good materials, good build quality and whatnot there. Very pleasant surprise, and I got to take some good shots with this critter here, so yeah. Go Gadget toy photography, basically. So, yeah, definitely worthy of a spot on the list here. So, yep, let's carry on, shall we? Number 18 is Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified Timber in Snake Eyes Alpha Commandos 2-pack. Yeah. Snake Eyes made the list last year, solo, but now, looks like he brought his, pet Timber here with him, and, I'm still bitter about a lot of the stuff with the G.I. Joe Classified, with the ability to find them in stores and whatnot, although they've improved upon a lot of that, and I'll give them credit for that there. Despite that bitterness, there was no way I was going to let the opportunity to get a pet wolf action figure in 1/6 scale pass me by there, you know. And the Snake Eyes is very well done as well. So credit where credit is due there. And kudos to Hasbro for putting out a lot of good figures this year for G.I. Joe. Number 17 is Hasbro's Star Wars Black Series Jar Jar Binks figure. Now, this might come across controversy to some people there, but I stand by this one here because I was excited to see this figure when it first came out there, because I let all that Jar Jar hate in the past there, where it belongs, quite frankly, and I think a lot of other people are willing to do that as well there, because overall it's a very well done figure with great sculpting, good paint, good accessories. It was a little overpriced when it first came out there, and that was evident by the fact it ended up in clearance bins pretty quickly by the end of the year in some areas. But that's beside the point, though. I was glad to pay full price for it, and it resulted in some of my favorite shots of the year there with a little mini story there around the time it came out. And I'm glad to have them in my collection. That's it. Number 16 is a three-way tie between Marvel Legends J. Jonah Jameson, Webman, and Frogman, because they all represent very funny action figures here. I mean, look at this one. J. Jonah Jameson, bum, 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 bum. Enough said about that one there. Then you got Frogman, which is probably one of the most ridiculous characters I've ever seen in my life, but the figure just became so awesome that it just made me like the character, even though I knew nothing about it. Bottom line there. You know, look all over Instagram for pictures of this guy, and it's really cool. And then you got bootleg Spider-Man here, which looks like either the photo negative of Spider-Man or like a 99-cent bootleg or something like that. But it just, every time I look at it, I just can't help but smile how ridiculous it is. But it's awesome. And it, along with these two, are at number 16. Next up at number 15 is Mattel's Masters of the Universe Revelation line. All of them. I'm putting them all here because I couldn't pick one from here. I mean, I came close to picking the Faker pack, but the truth is, every single one of these figures deserves praise here. He-Man, Skeletor, Mossman, Evelyn, Beastman, Tila, Man-at-Arms, Savage He-Man with Orko, Scareglow. Oh my god. That really awesome Battle Cat. I mean, come on. I mean, how could you go wrong with any of these there? So I felt it's best for all of these to share on this particular list. Number 14 is McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman 66 toy line. The entire thing there. I couldn't pick one again here, so they're all just going to have to share, deal with it. Adam West Batman, Burt Ward Robin, you got the Cesar Romero Joker, you got the Frank Gorshin Riddler, and I think there's other figures coming up there. You also have a really cool in-scale Batmobile and a Batcave playset there available for this. These things scale pretty well. The articulation's a little weird in a few spots there, and I wish I made some different choices, but those pop art punch sounds that you can attach to the arms when you're punching your enemies is also really cool. It's a nice touch, fit in the aesthetic. So kudos to them for making these figures. Coming in at lucky number 13 is Ramen Toy 80s Commanders figure line. Basically, these are Centurions. These are Kenner's Centurions, but done in a modern style with modern articulation and modern 1/12 scale, or 6-inch scale, or whatever there. So they're a little smaller than the originals, but they still got the same modular appearance and whatnot here. And I managed to get the water and land, so basically Max and Jake, although they have different character names in this mythology here. Air Commander, hopefully I'll get him, because I want to get Ace, or whatever he's called in this new mythology. But yeah, this is probably one of the most pleasant surprises of the year for me there, and I'm glad to add these to my collection. Okay, coming in at number 12 is Super 7's Thundercats Ultimates Wave 3 line there, featuring Jaga, the Mutant Scythe, and Captain Cracker, which, just looking at him, makes me smile there, all things considered. And originally, Chitara was supposed to be part of this line, but there were some manufacturing issues, so she's been pushed back and will come out at a later time on her own, which is great. But these guys are still pretty cool in their own right there. Great sculpt, great look, great accessories, great everything there, up to Super 7 standards there, all the way around. A fine addition for your Thundercats collection there, and I cannot wait for that Thunder Tank to come out, which I ordered, which is going to be awesome, as are these guys here, and worthy of the number 12 spot. And here's your curveball, ladies and gentlemen, a very late entry into the game. Coming in at number 11, it's NECA's American Werewolf in London, Kessler Werewolf, which, does this have any relation to the Kessler run? Is you have to get away from the werewolf in less than 12 parsecs or whatever? I don't know. But anyway, I didn't even know it was referred to as such there. But it's still pretty cool, though. And I'll tell you, this dude is a beast. And I mean, literally there. I mean, the box is enormous there. This dude is probably the scariest looking figure right now in my whole collection, all things considered there. But yeah. Just really, really cool. It's good to have an action figure of probably the best werewolf transformation scene ever put to film there, from one of the best werewolf movies ever on film, bar none, and easily worthy of number 11. Starting off the top 10 is NECA's Boris Karloff Ultimate Frankenstein's Monster, aka Frankenstein. And I always called it Frankenstein because I figured, okay, Dr. Frankenstein created him, so therefore he's the father, so the son would inherit the name, so, he's Frankenstein, okay? Boris Karloff, the Jack Pierce makeup, the classic 1931 movie there, iconic there, the go-to imagery for Frankenstein's monster, to the end of time, Halloween decorations, everything, you name it. You think of Frankenstein, this is what you think of. This movie right here, and this makeup. And it's awesome. And he comes in a black and white flavor as well if you prefer, but color for me, but I'm weird like that. Anyway, he's at number 10. Coming at you at number 9 is Lone Coconuts Plunderlings Captain Teal figure. I saw these things sort of blow up in popularity, and I figured, oh, what the heck, I'll buy one there. And this one looked the most interesting from what was available at that particular bit there. And when I got him, I was very pleasantly surprised. And much like that little smile that comes out one of his heads there, I couldn't stop smiling there, just how fun this is. And that's sort of the whole point of these things there. It's supposed to be fun. And these guys perfectly encapsulate that there. I mean, this was probably one of the most pleasant surprises of the year for me, period. And makes me, interested in acquiring more from this very successful Kickstarter, now turned successful line. So kudos to Lone Coconut. Who do we got at number 8? It's NECA's Ultimate Gargoyles Goliath figure here. Massive wings, really good articulation, really good likeness from the classic Disney afternoon TV series there, and the beginning of a whole new line for NECA. Another successful line because the pre-orders for this were crazy there, and they already announced a couple of other pieces coming up in the near future for this line. So, and even if you're not a fan of the show, just looking at him with those wings or whatever, you got to admit this thing looked pretty badass there, all things considered there. I bought my bestie one of these as well, so kudos for providing an awesome gift opportunity there, and worthy of the number 8 spot easily there. Number 7 is NECA Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 87 Animated Series Line VHS tape. Yes, this VHS tape comes packed with 6 hours of recording time if you use it in SLP or EP mode, depending upon what your VCR uses, or 2 hours in standard SP mode there, depending upon how you want to record your programs, including Ninja Turtles and whatnot there. And as if this VHS tape wasn't awesome enough as it is to begin with, NECA decided to be so gracious and packed it to the brim with accessories, including an A-Stuck action figure complete with weapons and additional handsets and head, and also a Mutagen Man action figure with extra head and handsets and weapons and whatnot for him there. So basically, it's not about why did NECA decide to make this VHS tape, it's about why did they wait so long to do it. Number 6 is Hasbro Marvel Legends Ursa Major Build-A-Figure. I mean, need I say more? Just, you can see this, right? This is a bear. I mean, I know it's a character, that turned into a bear or whatnot there. But look, it is a bear with teeth and claws and fur and stuff, and points of articulation and grrr, fierce meanness and whatnot there for, if you're going to do animal stuff there or Ursa Major stuff or whatnot, with your figure photography there. I mean, I don't have to explain to you why this is awesome, right? I mean, you do see this thing, right? I mean, you can see this thing, right? Ursa Major, enough said. Coming in at number 5 is NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 Animated Series Killer Pizza Alien. Yes, this is clearly inspired by the Xenomorph from Aliens, of course, let's get that out of the way there. But this is Ninja Turtles' own take on it there. These are from Dimension X. They hatch from eggs that look like meatballs, and they become little things, and then when they end up going into water or whatever, they grow into big aliens, which can be controlled by remote control, and they're dangerous. They almost beat the turtles, and they look cool, very posable, and I don't know, just watch out for the chin. The chin is very sharp there, so this is not for kids, but still a lot of fun. So definitely add this to your collection. Number 4 is Valaverse Action Force Sergeant Slaughter action figure here. This one I pre-ordered a while back, and it came in, and this immediately made me fall in love with the entire line there, and just wanting the whole set. And thank goodness, because they just opened up pre-orders for Wave 1 and 2 different Wave 2s, 2A and 2B, to be issued at separate times. So if you have an opportunity to get one of these there, these are great. They do scale with G.I. Joe Classifieds or whatnot here, but I don't know. These things look better. Valaverse is really high up there in terms of customer service and whatnot, presentation and everything there. So you owe it to yourself to add this and the Action Force line to your collection there. Number 3 is NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 Animated Series Channel 6 box set. Is that enough words? Do you know the one I'm talking about? Yes. Comes with a lot of really cool accessories, including cameras and whatnot, a cool diorama and storage thing that also looks like a TV where you can see April O'Neil on it there. And it comes with the Catwoman, April O'Neil, when she mutated in the Catwoman from Channel 6. You got Byrne, you got Vernon, Vernon 2.0, where he has a regular freed head, and then the one where he's blindfolded there, which is interesting. And you got my favorite character in the line, Irma. Irma. Oh, sorry. Anyway, yeah, great line, great stuff. Coming in at number 2 is Hasbro's Marvel Legends Firestar figure with Miss Lion accessory. Yep, this is the figure I have wanted for years, and when I saw her, I could not stop smiling. I am so happy to have this in my collection there, an officially created one there, long overdue to be part of the Marvel Legends line there. Even though my Spider Friends version that I created, custom, was not bad, but this one is way better there. The collar is still a little weird, but besides that, also comes with a Miss Lion accessory, so you can have your Spider Friends all together there if you want to represent there, you know. I can't stop smiling thinking about this, man. This is just awesome there. So I think that's the whole point there. If it makes you smile, that's what matters. And this is number 2. Coming in at number 1 is Marvel Select's Immortal Hulk from Diamond Select. When I first saw this thing, I was like, holy shit. So I pre-ordered one and not really thinking much of it, just thinking originally I was going to use it only as a base to make a custom figure, which I did. And when I saw it, I was like, I got to get another one of these things. And it was pretty difficult there. It's still kind of tricky from my understanding. But this thing is glorious. It is beefy. It is heavy. It is full of rage. It's awesome. It comes with a robot head as well. So, I mean, that's 2021 in a nutshell, I guess. Thank you for watching. Laters.